Hey there, everybody. Phantom Echo here, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds. So, let's jump right in.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder.
Hey.
I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Whoa.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion.
Look, I did nothing
Failure
wrong.
to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Whoa. I did nothing wrong. We opened the door. I just got here. What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated.
Whoa, don't you do it. No, I swear.
All boarding parties in
No. Don't you do it.
2, 1.
Realize we're on the ground, yeah?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed.
Thank Lord.
I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Whew. Well, I need to get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne? Well, I'm sorry, but he's dead.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, you have a very fast grieving process, and I am concerned, but I'm going to set that aside because I'm not Hawthorne. He's dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically.
No, you don't understand.
You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter.
No.
The old you is dead.
No.
Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne.
Whoa.
I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand. I'm somebody else.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias.
No.
I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our
You should
new
cue the
drive
somber
suffered a
music.
critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing.
Oh.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Oh no. Well, I doubt I'll find a part sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Well, yeah, but we can't steal one.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge.
What?
Please try not to lose it this time.
I'm not Hawthorne.
This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne,
Stop
as
it.
the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable.
I'm not
Do you
Hawthorne.
understand?
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. I got it. Thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator.
Okay.
Try to stay alive this time.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Level 2. There, we're back out here.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Whoa. I got pulled into this. You got it all wrong. I'm the safety inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I had no
close
idea we
one.
had an inspector coming.
Yeah.
If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater.
Nah, that won't be necessary.
Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay. Yeah, what do you gotta do? Alright. These controls, attack and block, most melee weapons perform 3 swing combos. Oh. Get out of here. Be gone. Dun. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, I could steal a shovel. What? Hello. I don't know how to sheath my gun, so you're gonna have to tell me.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
It's too late, I went there. Well, how do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell.
Man, that seems about
Ain't
right.
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I never got your name.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses.
That's okay.
You don't want none of that on you.
Handshake
Name's
me, man.
Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Okay. Well, this place looks like it's falling to pieces.
Heard a lot of new workers say that. First time they set eyes on Edgewater, they'll say, well, I can't work here. I don't belong here. Well, we do belong here. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of us from the cradle to the grave.
Oh.
As long as we provide our own cradles.
Wait a minute. Who do I talk to about a power regulator, you know?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure.
Oh, come on.
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office.
Oh,
He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
all right.
Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Well, depends on the work, really. You gonna offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
Oh,
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
so you're telling me that if somebody dies, and then another person dies, and one grave is taken up, they're gonna shove the corpse out into nowhere, just burn it, and free up that plot and put somebody else in there. That's a bit messed up. That's a bit messed up, man. That's just messed up. Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out, though. Okay, we're in town. Finally in town. Maybe we can get some answers. Residents, the cannery, the smell of coal in the air, the cantina, an old western feel like Borderlands. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, okay. Thank God, no transition. What? Hello? I can use this? Okay. When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Okay, well, what are the logs? Oh. Okay, so they strictly adhere to Spacer's Choice, standards of health and safety, schedule your sick leave with the Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor, be considerate toward other members of your family, allow 2 to 4 weeks to process. Okay. Change the route. That's it then. Huh. Alright. So then. Oh, elevator. Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this addressing the grease monkey, Argo.
Hello?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Oh, really? Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
No. I think you get the wrong idea about me, but what uniform are you talking about?
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Well, I think you have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
I had a feeling.
I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered.
Mostly.
Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Wait. Why is it mostly abandoned? What do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Squatters? Mutants? What are we talking? We talking marauders? Because I don't think they're people. I mean... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure cannibals aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters.
Ah.
Former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
You're a Moogle, aren't you? Try to incorporate everybody into one big monopoly. So, if you want me to solve that problem for you, I'm going to charge by the head.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
Okay.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Okay.
Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How do I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Oh. So she's the chief. Alright, well, they must have left for a good reason, though.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family.
Is this a
If
cult?
we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately.
I got the feeling this is a
Adelaide
cult.
will understand that.
I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
So is she gonna be a companion?
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I would actually appreciate that.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
You know how to use a gun?
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
There's a bit, but we're doing it, so let's get going. Hurrah! You and the companion. The characters are joining the adventures and helping the variety of ways. Alright. Alright, talk to you.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. Let's go. You gonna follow me? Yeah, you are. Alright.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
We're out of his office. Why can't you just talk? Oh, you even have action commands.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Occasionally I want to talk about something with a thought bubble.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Is this about the deserters? So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Well, it's like any big corporate business. It's what they're gonna do. Replace the faults so that they can keep it up and running and just make all the big bucks. I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
We'll stop by and talk to him. Can't hurt.
Thanks, mister.
Yeah,
I
better.
just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
You're not wrong about that.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Solid knowledge. Solid knowledge. Can I take this? I can't. Okay. Ooh, steal that. Alright, we're good. So let's see, we're looking at... Okay, companion ledger. Got the gear and everything, so they come with a melee hammer and a pistol. Awesome. Okay, so got the power, we need the map. That's come now as the power. Can it tell me anything else about where the people are? Oh, here we go. Vicar Max. Let's go talk to the old vicar. Because the vicar's got to know.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
Yeah?
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Quickest way out of town, huh? Well, I wanted to talk to you, ask you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Well, I was to fix the geothermal plant, but they want us to cut the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Yep.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise, then?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would you be after a banned heretical book? At the same time. Why would you
I
after
just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay.
Something you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers.
Oh.
Her contract said
Okay.
any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman. You get along with your dad, maybe not with your mother, though.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
I want to talk to you about something else.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
It isn't supposed to be clean, it's church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal, not what we live in, but it's what we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Let's get back to it. Okay, avoid being seen.
You're fast.
Oh, I did nothing at all. Ludwig.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Why? Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons
What?
made of iron and lies.
Metal soldiers? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close.
What do you mean?
Auto-mechanical.
No, What?
Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
So it's like Generation
When
Zero.
the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay. Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance
Just
a bad
small
name.
fee. Small fee. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. I'll leave you be. Oh, I see. Mechanical dog of sorts. Alright. Take him. Take his head. Break already. Come on.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh! Well, she took that. Can I... Oh. Whew! Okay, she's okay. Not expect that. You know, for her to just come right up front. Where'd he go? He disappeared.
You beat
Oh.
that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic
Give me a
cables
heart
out of
attack
head
there.
case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Hey, go for it.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion.
Oh boy.
What you need is an equalizer.
What?
A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical heart.
You have something in mind?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Ah, okay. You hid your secret in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Well, I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Yeah. Open.
You're not a big drinker, are you? Part that said we
This.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Sealed bundle.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
A few moments later.
Oh, he's
Bring
not
us honor,
spooking me.
soldier.
Yeah, I found your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts.
Oh.
With compliments from old Ludwig.
Huh. Sounds like fun. So how do I use this?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
Hooray.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Yeah, that's where I have to go anyway.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Okay. Don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well,
Okay.
not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Sounds simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Okay. But I'm going to leave this episode here. I think you'd agree with me. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you like the content, be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, this has been Phantom Echo, signing off. Take care and stay safe, everybody.